I'm fatter since the last time you saw me. That's what I've been working on is getting fatter.
Getting chunkier.
That's kind of the fun thing about like taking such a long break. We've been, obviously taking some time off for the holidays, but I was hoping
No,
that
we do keep trying to record.
We
Stuff
do.
just happens.
But I was thinking it would be funny if like such a long time has passed that the next time I appear on our channel, I'd just be like really fat.
It's like opposite Nick Avocado. What's his name?
Yeah. Anyway, I am fatter, but not as fat as I should be.
I think you should get so fat that you can't fully fit in the frame. I think that would be good if it was just
I have to be like this the whole time. Hello.
You keep falling asleep
Yeah.
on the pod. You're sweating the whole time.
Well, that's already the case. Because again, I'm super nervous to be back, man. It's tough to jump back into the limelight. A body in park wants to stay in park.
That's true. I love being in park.
But we decided that we're gonna start this year off on a positive foot. We're gonna be doing positive, active things to prove our existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this pod and also maybe another pod.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah. How you feeling?
Feel good. I mean, so last time we chatted, last time you guys joined us, we were covering the current season of Big Brother, which is Big Brother 26, and that was a lot of fun. We got a lot of laughs out of that, and I still have to do the one chip challenge.
Yeah, we do
because
need
we
to
had
do
our pony race, which will come at some point.
But yeah, we just have to buy the stuff.
If one person comments, do the one chip challenge, like you said, then I will do it. Otherwise, I won't do it.
Okay, yeah. If nobody notices.
Yeah. So this is on you.
Yeah. So it's on you.
We're giving you as much as you're giving us.
If you want to watch him not be able to be okay for a whole day, well, actually, I would just be watching you not be okay for a whole day. But like, if you want him to not be okay for a whole day, comment that you want him to eat the one chip challenge.
So anyway, now that we have no active Big Brother season to cover, we thought it would be fun to go through some of the past seasons and
go backwards.
Who knows, man? We might do like season 25, then like we'll jump to season 9, and then we'll go to like season 6.
I think I'm too type A for that. I think I would I don't know, man. I think I would.
How about we do all the odd numbers, and then we'll do all the prime numbers, and then we'll do all like the winter seasons.
There's like one winter season.
Okay, whatever, dude. You never support my ideas.
More life.
More life, dude.
More life.
So yeah, we watched the previous season of Big Brother.
Yes.
Which was Jag Bane's. Well, I don't want to skip ahead, but he wins the season. We all know what happens.
Yeah. I remember when this season initially aired, I did not like it. In fact, I stopped watching it at a certain point, and then my friend Maddie, shout out Maddie, called me and was like, "You want to know what happened?" And I was like, and she was like, "Oh, it's hard, one." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And yeah, so that's how our conversation went, because that's how we talk.
What? Yeah, and I was led astray because when I first started watching this season, she was all types of in my ear.
Yeah, I have a very
feel
bad
free
job.
Feel free to not watch this because this is.
I was like, if you don't like it, I get it.
Yeah, honestly, I get how you feel. I know you don't like it, and I support that you don't like it.
Yeah,
and the whole time I was just like, I thought it was good.
I do a really bad job of if we're watching something, specifically reality TV, because that's pretty much the only form of media that I've consumed before you that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
I have a very hard time of not trying to give you my opinions ahead of time, like Love Island and every show that we've watched. So I went into it already thinking I was not going to like it. And I don't know. I just we watched so many. When we first experienced Big Brother together, we watched so many of the greatest seasons that I just wanted you to be prepared that it wasn't going to be like that. But on my second watch, I do really like it.
Yeah, I think it's a solid season, and I think when you're like, it's also like when you're watching Big Brother casually, it's kind of different from when you're watching it from a perspective of like
a super fan.
Yeah, like how good is the gameplay, this and that. And I think in terms of the overall gameplay of this season, I feel like there are a lot of like strong standouts. The people who are at the end definitely deserve to be at the end.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a lot of like it was pretty from one point in the season, it just becomes clear that it's going to be like a pretty one direction season.
Yeah, I think this season just kind of starts off pretty slow. I really didn't like the zombie challenge that they did where Cameron and who's the other guy?
Jared?
Yeah, Jared and Cameron. Sorry, it's been a while since
That wasn't even the beginning. That was like midway through the season.
I just didn't like that specifically. And there wasn't really... What's that sound?
My computer.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. And you can't hear it, so it's okay.
Okay, what was I saying? What I didn't like?
You didn't like the zombie?
I didn't like the zombie stuff, and I feel like there wasn't really anybody on this season. Like there wasn't. It's not fair because we got too many like great standout people in season 26.
Yeah,
And a good season, I think, has a lot of standout people. Like
that's true. I feel like this season has a lot of like they're okay. You know, like
a
I
lot
don't.
of mid people.
Yeah, I don't like dislike them. You know, I think Jag is he's a good player.
And also, it just like wasn't fair. After a certain point, just like he's just too powerful.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
We will get there.
But yeah, like Adouria said, like the season started off a little weird. There was a lot of movement that happened in just the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, the power shifted back and forth, and he said, "I'm out of here, dude."
He said, they don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to them.
I love when he opens the door with his face.
I know.
It's so sassy.
Yeah. Like, oh.
So yeah, the first few weeks kick off, and Riley wins the first HOH, and immediately draws the ire of the other side of the house, the old people
Yeah.
who have bonded together under the alliance, the professors. The next week, one of the professors gets the HOH, who's Heisem, gets rid of Riley. But he pisses a lot of people off. So now he's everyone's target. Then the next week he goes. So it's like everyone who was HOH for the first 3 weeks was immediately
Yeah,
going
the way
home.
that it started off was HOHs were just evicting previous HOHs.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish they could see him.
Yeah. He just hit his cone head. I think he wants to be in his chair, but there's a blanket there.
He can be on top of the blanket.
You want to get up here? Come on, get up.
There you go.
Good boy. Look at him.
You know what I wish?
Look at his cute little bandana.
You know what would be a great concept for how we could do this podcast in the future is if we attach a GoPro to his head,
Yeah.
but we stay here and we keep talking.
Yeah, but we'll just cut to his head once in a while.
No. We stay here. Whatever he films is whatever he's filming, and then you just put our audio over whatever he filmed.
No, I think it'd be better if it was cutting back and forth. Like at completely irrelevant moments, we're talking about something that has nothing to do with him. It just cuts to him like drinking water out of the toilet.
Ew.
That'd be fun.
He's
Little
tired.
guy. Anyway, so yeah, it was a very volatile start to the season, but also like it was volatile in a way where it didn't really mean anything because we hadn't gotten the chance to really become attached to any of the people yet. So people were just getting,
People played fast and hard. Jag is like immediately targeted, which is so interesting to me because nobody knows yet what a beast Jag is.
I think he did something to betray Cerie's trust, and I think that's what put him in the radar. I can't remember. It was the week where he was on the block with Blue, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's when Cameron put them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Cameron, I think, was just initially going after him because Cameron was like, he looks big and powerful.
Yeah.
But wait, is Jag even that big and powerful?
No, he's just tall. He's very skinny. I think maybe like just by his demeanor and how he's able to like socialize with everybody else, you can kind of see why people might be threatened by him. You know, he's very cool and collected. He's clearly smart.
Yeah,
he's very sociable.
Every time he talked to somebody on like in any given situation, I was like, whatever he would be saying to me, I would believe it.
Yeah, and it was crazy watching throughout the season. Just like we at home would think something, and then he would be like say it.
Yeah. It was weird. He was very good.
Yeah, he was like an omnipotent being.
Well, we will get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's so crazy to think like they have that like twist in the beginning where you can win a secret superpower.
Yeah.
And Matt like basically saves his entire game.
Well, Matt wins him the game basically.
Yeah, I mean Jag owes his game to Matt saving him.
But Matt also owes his second place to Jag.
Matt had no idea that like Jag was gonna deliver week after week after week the way that he did.
They just were homies. They were boys. They were adorable.
And also it was so early on in their relationship that like what? Like how'd you make this
think
choice?
the fact that they made the power have a 2-week time limit, he would have been dumb not to use it, especially because it was anonymous.
Yeah.
Like I would have used it too. You're early on, you have only so many allies.
Yeah.
You know? And this guy has given you no reason to think that he's anything but loyal to you. You guys have a great
It's definitely
rapport.
a good way to build like
Trust.
secure a final 2 with somebody.
Also, like he could never backstab you after that, because if he backstabs you, that looks so bad in front of the jury.
Yeah, it would look really bad.
So he's kind of like stuck with you. I mean, they were good friends anyway, so it wasn't like.
I do think though, had Riley been leaving the week that he also had that power, like had the timelines aligned, he would have used that power to save Riley.
You think? I don't know,
he
man.
gushed over her for the entire rest of the season. She went and saw his family. I
Okay,
think
well,
if
that's crazy on her part.
No, I think
Listen,
if
young
he's
men,
willing.
Listen, young men back home, okay? I don't care how hot the girl you're talking to is. If she goes to talk to your mother before you guys even have a date, lose her number, change yours. or you're going to get stuck with one, you know? You're going to get stuck with a bitch who wants to party with your mom. It is really like, it's really a lot to deal with.
Shut up, you love it. You love it. You love it. Do I need to call Jen? Call Jen right now.
No one calls her Jen.
I call
Not even
her
my
Jen.
dad, okay? It's Jennifer.
No.
It's Jennifer,
No.
okay? She's the president.
She's the president of your family.
She's the president of my family,
But
yeah.
we're besties.
Anyway. So we've been kind of circling around it, but
No, I think we were saying Matt would have saved Riley. I think he would have, because
I think Matt would have saved Jag.
I think if he was willing to use it on Jag, who he had not even known that long, I think he would have been willing to save Riley for some potential sloppy toppy.
And it would have been sloppy. Because she was ready to meet mommy.
It was toppy.
Yeah. Mommy, sloppy top. We don't have to make it
Anyways, here we are.
Yeah, so we were circling around it. The biggest twist of the season, obviously, was or not the twist, but the biggest like momentum shifter of the season is Matt saving Jag.
Yeah.
And after that point, it was pretty much just them two running the whole show.
Yeah, because Jag was like, 10 people just voted to evict me. Now I'm literally fighting for my life in here.
Yeah, and we haven't even mentioned Cerie's name even one time.
Yeah. She's so smart and privy to a lot of things that were going on, but having Jared in that house with her weakened her game because she was so focused on keeping him around.
Yeah.
That like she would feed him information and then he would go immediately tell whoever was involved in the info that she gave him, despite her being like, don't tell anybody this.
He just didn't understand how the game worked.
Like when Matt was like, I got a power, I think I'm going to save Jag with it.
Yeah.
She was like, great. Goes and tells Jared, don't say anything. Jared immediately goes to Jag and goes, you might be staying, but don't say anything. And then Jag is like, wait a minute. Matt only told me and Cerie. What does Jared know? And then Jared was like, you seriously fucked up my shit, man. He got so mad.
Yeah, he's like, you told on me telling on
everybody else.
You exposed me, exposing myself?
Yeah, exactly. But she kept doing that.
You got me in trouble with my mommy.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
She's not gonna let me play with my toy no more.
Yeah.
My toy is a Korean girl.
That you're super rude to and you only just started viewing as a person.
Well, I mean, we know for a fact that Jared hates women.
Yeah.
It's so clear.
Yeah. But I think that was her biggest, like...
Downfall. I mean, what choice did she have, though, you know? She's a mom at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know. I'm not faulting her for, like...
That would have been sick, though, if at some point in the season she was like, I'm cutting this motherfucker loose, man.
Yeah, and honestly, I would have been like, amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even fault you for it. He's
Dude,
dead weight.
how sick would that final speech have been if she was like, I did everything to win this game. I even evicted my own son. And that was the reveal? Holy fuck, dude.
Would people vote for her, do you think?
I think so. Because she's also Suri Fields. So, like, anything bad that she does, you don't really take it personally because she's such a legend. It's almost like an honor to be backstabbed by her, you know? It's like, oh my God, she's Suri Fields.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it was a good... Yeah, I mean...
She definitely, like, you understood why she earned her keep on all these different competitive shows. She's a smart lady.
Yeah, she's very smart. I mean, we saw her on Traders, and she was absolutely incredible on Traders.
Yeah, and I seriously feel like towards the latter part of the season, she was so checked out.
Yeah, she was pretty checked out. I feel like she also started to just, like, care for the wrong people. Like, when she went to Blue and was like, hey, Blue, you're the target. She was like, no, you're crazy. And then she went home that week.
Who, Blue?
Yeah.
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 Or she was like, Matt, you could succeed without. No, actually, never mind that.
That was
that was in jury.
That also the Miss, what's her name? Miss Kimberly? Miss
Felicia.
Miss Felicia, yeah. Miss Felicia was trying to put a rift between Matt and Jag. There's a couple people who try to like throw. Nobody ever tried to get in Jag's ear. Everyone always tried to get in Matt's ear.
I think Matt was more easily swayed, which we saw when Felicia was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I know I have to cut him at some point." Like, are you like what?
It's just funny to me that no one even tried to like manipulate Jag because they were just like, he's not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, I feel like he's too smart.
Yeah.
He susses things out too well.
We were talking about it while we were watching this season, but there's a lot of qualities that he and Chelsea share, you know?
Yeah, I think that they're two of the better players that we've seen in these recent seasons.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they can go toe-to-toe with some of the greats of the earlier seasons.
100%. And I think, like, there's so many parallels to be drawn between Jag and Matt and Mackenzie and Chelsea.
Yeah. Although Mackenzie would have never said anything like what Matt said about getting rid of Chelsea. No. But I also don't think Matt meant it in the moment. I think he was just saying, like, he was playing the game, you know? He was like, oh, maybe, like, if things do shake out the wrong way and Jag does, we have to be, like, you know, against each other at some point, then at least I have Felicia on my side. Yeah. So anyway... The season ended up being, like, not very interesting in terms of just, like, movement towards the end of the season. And a lot of people were doing stupid things. Like, I feel like it's crazy how many times we've seen it time after time, people of, like, giving information to people not... Giving people information to people... Wait.
Giving information to people who aren't in power.
No. This is what I'm trying to say specifically.
Okay.
People giving people information about people who are in power. Like, America going to Blue and being like, Jag is going to get rid of you. He's a secret HOH. We should form a bond.
Yeah.
And then Blue was like...
We should form a bond.
And then Blue was like, I hate women. I'm going to go talk
to... Oh my God, I hate women too.
And then she was like, Jag, crazy thing. Don't know if this is true. Super don't believe it. But America just told me you're a secret HOH and I'm the target. And he's like... We
should talk about that because that was the only double backdoor in Big Brother history.
Yeah, because they had the double veto. That was crazy. Yeah, that's on my list.
So what we were talking about was when Blue was on the block next to...
So there was a week that we went into where... And this is just an insane, unfair power. Where whoever won HOH was going to be... anonymous for the week.
Yeah.
And they could still play the following week.
I hope they never do that again because that is just such an unfair power.
I think,
especially that late into the season where it's like every person that gets removed exponentially.
something like that would be more interesting earlier on because it's like,
Exactly.
oh, who will they
Yeah.
target because you like relationships haven't formed yet. People are barely just starting to fight, and then
Yeah.
it's like people will start to get paranoid and point fingers at each other.
Exactly. That would have stirred up a lot of drama in the beginning.
And I hope that next time they do it with the stipulation of you have to throw the next HOH. You can't win twice in a row.
Yeah, because that's just too unfair. Like 2 weeks, they're only in the house for what?
They're
12
there-
weeks?
It's 100 days roughly.
Yeah, so roughly 12 weeks. No, 9 weeks.
For 9 weeks then.
Yeah, 9 weeks.
I don't know math. Don't ask me.
Yeah, they're only in there for a certain number of weeks, like less than 10 weeks. You
Yeah.
know, less than 10 weeks. So when you have 2 weeks of safety, that's 20% of the show that you're safe for.
Yeah, that's so unfair.
Yeah, that's 20% of the show that you get to skip.
Yeah.
Which is like the other version of this is when they did the you're safe until jury thing, which that makes a lot more sense because it's like you don't really like it takes away a lot from you too because you don't get to compete, you don't get to like really show what you can do.
Yeah.
You don't get to build as many alliances. So there's a caveat to that.
Yeah, plus people are like, I feel like people would be less willing to work with you because then it's like, what can you offer me other than like a jury vote probably?
Yeah, exactly.
Guaranteed.
Exactly. Like the whole point, the whole reason you gain allies towards the beginning is just by like showing what you're worth, you know, showing like what you can do, how smart you are. And when you remove that need, then you kind of just automatically turn into a floater.
Yeah.
And then like I forgot who this power went to in what season, but I can't imagine they won.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I remember
Yeah.
the exact season. But yeah, so veto multiplicity, whoever won HOH that week was going to remain anonymous. Jag wins and doesn't tell anybody for like a day. And then the next day tells America and Corey. And they're like, why did you lie to us for a day? But thanks for telling us because now we think that means you won't put us up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's bad because it's not bad, but like America and Corey were like, okay, we're safe, but also we still want to backstab Matt and Jag.
Yeah.
Let's go make a side deal with Felicia and Mikol. And Matt was like, he's covering his mouth. He doesn't know that I can't read his lips. And
I know. But
that
honestly, that's really fucked up. Like we'll take a second to appreciate just how far Matt was able to make it, considering that this entire game is a game of whispers.
Yeah.
And he can't hear, but also he can read lips. So that's kind of like a
yeah, he has he's got an extra ability to just read lips easier, but
Yeah.
also like if somebody's covering their lips, then it's kind of fucked up.
And going back to what you were saying before, we always say this: don't give information to people who are not in power.
Yeah, so Corey and America, I think, just get a little bit too comfortable, and they're like, "Well, everybody loves us, and everybody's looking at us,"
Yeah.
and they're trying to make all these other deals with people, and then at the same time, then America's like, "Oh yeah, they're trying to make deals with us to the people that she's working with," which is so messy. America was so messy,
Yeah.
and dumb.
That was your girl.
Well, I stopped watching before she got like that.
Yeah, true.
The only time I watched her was when she was like, why aren't we going for Izzy and like all of this big unit that's all working together? That was
Yeah.
the only thing I saw. And I was like, okay, I like her and Corey.
She was also one of the more bitter people on jury, which I found really annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was mad.
We hate a bitter juror, man.
You can't be bitter and a super fan.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't.
You're just mad that they did to you what you weren't able to do to them in time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Say that 3 times fast.
They're just mad that you weren't. I did it.
Yeah, so they're making all these deals, and then America, for some reason, which I don't know why you would do this if Jag is like, oh, Blue's going to be my target this week. Why would you go to the person on the way out and say, let's
I have
deal.
no idea. It happened multiple times throughout the season where people were like almost in like a Hail Mary attempt to get like a last minute ally, but
Yeah, but America's not even on the block.
Yeah.
And like Blue doesn't know Jag is the HOH. And Jag is the HOH, and the veto hasn't even happened yet, and you're leaking his, like, you're telling everybody his business? You think it's not going to come back to bite you?
Well, they were just so tunneled in on fucking over Jag that they weren't thinking
She's
clearly.
so messy, and she didn't like. The bad thing is like if she had told Corey like, "Hey, let's try to like win over Blue."
Yeah.
And try to use her to get out Jag. Corey would have been like, that's a terrible idea to do while Jag is in power.
Yeah. Well,
she did it all on her own when she went and talked to Blue.
I don't know if Corey is smart either. I think he reads smart.
I feel like he would at least recognize it's a bad idea to try to get out the person who is currently in power.
He would probably at least feel uncomfortable about it.
Yeah.
And it's just too early. Like you shouldn't make plans to get out the person in power while they're still in power.
Exactly. That's the biggest problem. Especially while the veto has like if you're gonna do it after the veto has happened. At least you know you're not on the block.
She just got over eager. It's so clear that like she wanted to make the big move and get rid of Jag, which is like a good idea in a vacuum.
But she's just so messy. To get out a player like that, you have to be so careful.
Yeah, and you have to win.
Yeah, and she didn't. She won a veto, maybe, I think.
No, but it's not even like about how much she wins, but you have to be in a position of power to get out someone like Jag.
Yeah, she's never in a position of power.
Yeah, you can't be trying to like fuck him over while he's HOH.
Yeah, so anyway, she goes and tells Blue Jag's business. Blue goes to Jag and is like, kind of crazy.
And it's crazy because Blue like is so close with Jag.
And she's so red-pilled.
Yeah.
Because Jag is trying to get her out.
Yeah. But I think it's even dumber for America because like Blue is good friends with Jag.
They don't know that though because it's hard because everybody's trying to be like the number one people that Jag and Matt are working with and nobody's just trying to get them out as a duo.
Yeah.
The whole season is everybody being like, who is Matt and Jag going to be the most loyal to? Hopefully it's me and my duo.
Because I would love to be third place.
Third and fourth. Ooh-wee. Yeah, because I'll definitely beat them at the last second. Ooh-wee.
Yes, I haven't won anything, and Jag's won 42,000 competitions.
Yeah.
I'm
certainly going to beat him.
He's going to choke.
Yeah, he will definitely lose to me in the final two with his large resume of comp wins and strategic moves.
And high IQ and overall dominance.
And really cool outfit.
And cool turbans.
Complementing turbans. Yeah. And so anyways, all of this happens between Blue and America and Jag. And then Jag's like, maybe I'll go into the veto and like if Blue happens to win, then it's time to backdoor America or Corey. And then they do the twist of having two vetoes.
Yeah. And who wins the two? Who's next on the block next to Blue?
Jag wins one veto and then Blue wins the other veto.
No, but who's on the block next to Blue right now? Was it Felicia?
I think it's Blue and Felicia.
Yeah. Okay, so Blue takes herself off, obviously.
Yeah, and then Jag uses the other one.
On Felicia, and then it's the first double backdoor.
And America and Corey
it
go
could
up.
have been so easily avoided if you just kept your
if
big
America
fat...
just kept her big face shut.
Dude, she looks like a Goomba from Mario.
That's so fucked up.
Amen. She needs to do something with that face.
Yeah.
She needs to get some cheek removal surgery.
That's so mean.
No, she's a lovely girl. She's still with Corey, and we love Cormerica.
We love Cormerica, but they're kind of dumb.
They didn't play the game
They're
well.
dumb upon second watch.
They were historically dumb, because now they're a part of Big Brother history.
Yeah.
As the first people to ever be double backdoored. The first showmans to be double backdoored.
Well, not really, because only one person still went home.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Double blindside.
Double blindside. Yeah. So that was fun. And then the last part of the season was essentially just, Matt and Jag trying to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Systematically eliminating one person after another.
Yeah.
Literally everything they wanted to happen happened. They won everything.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, I feel bad for Matt in that I don't think it was probably hard for him to give a good speech, but also like part of me is also like, did you even prepare like any answers?
It's clear the difference between these two's oration skills. So we're skipping ahead a little bit. We're going all the way to finale night. where, they're giving their final speeches. It's Matt and Jag in the final two.
Yeah, it's just like, it's so not fair, like the deficit between them, because Jags, even if Matt like had no hearing disabilities, because I'm sure that plays into like his public speaking.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure it makes it like a little bit harder, but
definitely more nerve-wracking because he's probably thinking about like, oh, how am I sounding and this and that,
Yeah. But the deficit between them is just so unfair. Like, even if he had no like hearing issues, I feel like you're never going to win against the guy whose opening line is, if you're sitting there, it's because I have willed it to be. That might be the greatest Big Brother like finale speech line ever.
No, he was on his evil villain shit, man. He wore a black turban, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was like, your blood is on my hands.
Yeah. I killed all of you, and I smiled in your face.
It would have been even funnier if he like covered himself in blood, like fake blood.
That would have made it corny, I think. I think the way he did it was perfect.
No, I would have done that. It's a theater kid in me.
I know. That's why it would have been gay.
I would have showed up like Carrie at the prom, like just drenched in blood, like, oh, I did this.
And you would have lost. They would have been like, all right, send this fucking dork
She's
home.
A nerd. We can't give her money.
We can't let this nerd win $750,000.
Yeah.
She's going to spend it on costumes.
Yeah. I don't have any costumes.
You have a couple. You have a couple wigs.
But they're from Halloween. They don't count.
Costumes from Halloween don't count as costumes?
No, but I just mean like...
Tell that to Spirit Halloween, am I right?
I just mean like, I'm not like a gal who's dressing up in costumes, like not on Halloween, on days that aren't Halloween. I wish I was.
Show me a gal who dresses up in costumes not on Halloween.
A cosplayers?
Would you guys like to see her cosplay?
No.
Would you guys like to see her as BoJack Horseman? Like a sexy BoJack Horseman?
I just want to throw
with
more...
like horse titties?
I just want to have more theme parties. I want to have a party where everybody has to show up in powdered wigs.
Would you like to see her as the Joker? Do your Joker.
No, I can't do it. You do a really good one.
Why so serious?
I just like the part where he goes, he, ha. I love that part.
Yeah. We've been watching a lot of movies, and we will talk about it.
We haven't been watching a lot of movies. We've been watching the same movies repeatedly.
We watched 10 Things We Hate About You, then we watched Dark Knight 3 times.
We watched both of them 3 times.
We did?
We watched 10 Things I Hate About You with your sister at Christmas, got in the car and watched it again on the car, and then watched it again in our house. No, wait, we didn't watch it in the car, but we watched it as soon as we got home.
Yeah, we watched it twice.
Yeah.
But we watched Dark Knight 3 times. And that is how we relax. That's how we like to unwind.
Is by watching
How
the
do
same
you guys
movie
like to
repeatedly.
unwind back at home? Do you like to, I don't know, like, take a big shit in bed and then cuddle up next to it?
Yeah.
So you feel like you have someone over the holidays, so you don't feel so alone? You know what I mean?
Whoa, that took a dark turn.
We got the juice back, baby!
Got aggressive.
We're so back.
So back.
Should we move on to games?
Games. Hold on, I'm crying.
Okay. Well, anyway, lo and behold, Jag wins. Jag is a beast. Jag is a beast. He has a lot of good fits. My dog is poking his knees into me.
Anyways.
All right, let's play some games.
Did I get all the tears off me?
I don't know. Can I see? I think so.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we playing first?
I feel like we should have like a counter in the corner for how many times I cry. I think that would be fun.
Who are you, Angela Murphy?
Yes.
Angela Murray. Angela Murray.
There you go.
It's Angela Murray.
Get it together. Game time?
Can you hold this real quick? We're going to be drafting Big Brother alliances out of NBA players in true sports podcast fashion.
Yeah.
We watch Big Brother and we watch... This is not worth saying.
We also watch basketball.
We watch basketball.
And so that's how our interests are combining.
Yes.
Okay. Who's first?
This is what we're all about, is sports.
Sports.
Sports! I lost the juice.
That's okay.
You can have the first pick.
And
And our categories are going to be brain, comp, Riz, pawn, and wild card.
Okay. For Riz, I'm gonna pick Paul George because he's got an Erykah Badu song about him, so I just feel like good choice, good first choice.
There's no Rizzier than Paul George.
Yeah.
Okay, you pick Riz, so I don't have to pick Riz. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Derek White for pawn. And enough said, man. He does the dirty work. He does whatever you need him to do. He doesn't complain much. You know, he looks like a pawn. He looks like he would demean himself for his friends.
Yeah.
He looks like he's okay with it, too. And honestly, that's fine. Ego death.
Ego death.
Okay, so that's for pawn. And for wild card, I'm going to pick Dennis Rodman.
Aw, good choice.
Yeah.
Good.
He's crazy. Okay, if he's in the house, one day he might not be. And then we're like, where's Dennis? Where's Dennis?
And then he comes back and suddenly his hair's been dyed leopard print pink.
I know. And who did that for him?
Yeah. When did production give him hair dye?
Why is he got packs of cigarettes in here? Big Brother's prison.
Okay. For my next pick for X Factor, I'm going to pick Larry.
Wild card.
Sorry. For my next pick for wild card, I'm going to pick Larry Bird. Because I feel like he would be really good at just like shit talking and psyching you out. He'll be like, I'm gonna win this competition on 1 foot.
Yeah.
And then he would.
Yeah.
So he's my wild card. What are the other ones? Pawn.
But he probably also like destroy his back washing dishes or something.
He would be like Tucker, where he would play hard and fast.
Yeah, he would. He would have like a beautiful first 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then he would get like a crippling back injury.
And then he'd be like, I miss my mom.
Yeah. Take me back to the French Laic.
Yeah. What is it? Body.
It's comp, brain, Riz, pawn, wild card.
Okay, so I need pawn, comp, brain.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. What are some basketball players?
You got girl brain?
I'm having a girl brain moment right now. I want to pick somebody who like really knows the game. Oh, you know what? For comp, can't believe I'm about to do this. I'm gonna pick Luka Doncic.
Ooh, that's good.
Because I just feel like, too, like, production would get annoyed with him where if he threw a fit, they would just be like, okay, fine, you won. You win. You're the winner.
He's going to complain to the refs in the house?
Yeah, he's going to complain to the refs in the house.
Hello?
He'll be like, Allison Grodner. Yeah, I think
that's a good pick.
Yeah, he's my comps. So what do I have brain and pawn left. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, brain
I'm just
and
trying to have an idea so I'm not as slow on the next one.
Okay. That's a good pick. That's actually a really good pick. I like that pick.
Yeah.
For a body,
Got
I
you.
like that. For comp, I'm going to pick Giannis Antetokounmpo because he may be the most athletic person ever.
Yeah.
Think about this, okay? What 7-footer can run that fast, can jump that high, has that kind of agility, huge cock, loves Oreos,
Huge cock.
bright white teeth, super virile, fucks all day, just a freak in all senses of the word. That's who I choose for comps.
Nice.
He's going to dominate like he does in the NBA. He's averaging like 33 points this season. It's insane. Anyway, Buck's still going to win shit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do I have left? I have Brain
Riz.
and Riz. Okay. For Riz, I'm going to pick Shai Gilgeous-Alexander because he pretty. That's it. That's all I got to say about that because he pretty. He got a Skims ad.
You got a Skims ad.
Yeah, he looked good in Skims.
Okay, I've got...
No, I got one more pick.
You just did two. You just did
did I?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, really? Fuck.
and-
Yeah, shit. Fuck.
Who's the other guy you just picked?
Shai.
Yeah. Okay, so I have Brain and Pawn. Are we just doing NBA players only?
Of all time.
Or just like other people involved in the institutions?
I mean, like you want to pick a coach?
Like I want to pick a GM.
Pat Riley?
Maybe.
Go for it.
I'm going to pick Pat Riley for brains because he fixed the Lakers.
You fucked up. Because now he sucks.
I know, he does suck now,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
He's washed
I
up.
just wanted to prove my knowledge and say, can you make a GM? Can I pick a good morning? That's what it stands for, right?
Can I pick a good morning? Oh my God, the New York Knicks good morning sucks.
A GM of a team? What does that mean? You tell them good morning? I feel hyper.
Okay, well, what's your last
Pawn?
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
What?
I just feel like he would be so willing to like put himself up as a pawn. He'll be like, I'll win the veto. I'll win the veto.
Yeah. Like he's like so confident in himself.
Yeah.
That he's willing to be the pawn whenever.
I think he would do that.
Okay, I see
I feel
it.
like, yeah.
I see that.
Anyways, then that's just
Okay.
my team.
I got
If you
my
got a
last
problem
pick.
with it, you fucking
Take it up with the good mornings.
take it up with the good mornings. Take it up with the good morning, Pat Rye.
I got one last pick. And for my last pick, I'm going to pick Michael Jordan for brain.
Yeah,
Because, I can't believe neither of us picked
basic.
Neither of us picked Michael Jordan or LeBron until now.
I know. I was thinking of Michael Jordan for brain, but I had to go with my good morning.
He would have also been good for comps because, he's got a gambling addiction.
Yeah, and he's also willing to like tell himself lies so that he's able to win.
He might be the most competitive person ever.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. I won, clearly, because I have Michael Jordan.
So what? I'm going to have the most fun on my team. It's not about winning. It's about having fun. Big Brother should be fun. Your team, not fun.
What would your alliance be called? The bitchy crybabies? The bitchy whiny baby booby butt babies?
The we got to prove something crew.
What would mine be called? I have Derek White, Michael Jordan. Who else do I have?
Hold on, losers.
I have Giannis. They don't really have a cohesive vibe.
No, they don't. You guys don't have any chemistry.
Yeah.
That's why my team would win.
It just feels like none of those guys would like actually party together.
Yeah, my team, we're all partying together. The Bills on Daddy Riley.
And that's the problem with the modern NBA is lots of stars, no chemistry.
Yeah. Stay tuned for news at 11. That's how your voice sounded to me.
All right, what are we playing next?
We could do blind rank Jags turbans. Guess the BB player
Let's do
based on
blind
the
rank
movie.
Jags turbans.
Okay, show me those turbs.
Next up, Adouria is going to be blind ranking Jag Baines' turbans throughout the season. And this is, rating it based on how good they look.
Yeah.
All right, first up, we got the classic pink.
I like this one. I can't remember. I feel like a good thing to also consider when ranking is like versatility. How many outfits can he wear? The pink one.
Yeah.
I don't really know what his closet looks like, but it seems like he on purpose has a lot of like muted things so that he can have some more like
Poppy turbans. Yeah.
I'll rate this one. I would put this pretty high on my list. I mean, I like it. I like it how he styled it.
Yeah.
I would rate it a 2. I'll rate it 2.
Wow. Strong first. Or strong first rate. Okay. Next up, we got this wine-colored classy affair.
I really like this turban. I'm going to do something kind of risky early on, and I'm going to place it number 1.
Finale night, put it number 1.
Yeah. I mean, he saved his best turb for the last night.
You got to save the best term for last.
You do have to save the best term for last. Okay.
It's a good lesson for life to save the best term.
I always save the best term. Show me the next turb.
Next up, we got this blue everyday kind of turb.
I feel like this color's super in right now for this season.
Cornflower blue?
Yeah, like blue, like baby blues, cornflower blues. It's good. I feel like it's probably one of his more like basic everyday wear ones that just kind of goes with everything. So I'm gonna rate it.
But doesn't versatility give it a high mark?
You're so right. I did say that earlier. I'm contradicting myself. Yeah.
But you don't have any high spots left.
I know, and I don't want to do like all my highest spots and then only have 4 and 5. So I'm gonna rate it 4.
Smart, strategic,
3 and
demure.
Mindful.
Did we do this one yet?
No. Oh, I like that one. He looks so happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate this 3. That color makes me feel good.
Yeah. It's a nice, like, refreshing color.
Yeah, I like it, and it's good with his skin. It's good color for him.
Yes. All right. And lastly, we have, I think this is black.
Okay, well then number 5, but in terms of versatility, it should be number 1.
Also, isn't it kind of funny? It looks like Jag's fucking Matt in the ass.
It does look like that. I like that picture.
Look at Matt's face too. He's like, almost in.
He's like, are you in yet?
I think that's a solid ranking.
Yeah, I feel good about that. I feel
Okay.
good in my soul about that ranking.
Nice. All right. Next up, we have.
We could do guess a BB player based on the movie or guess
Let's do the
the
Julie one.
season based on Julie's outfits. Okay. Tian's going to be guessing the Big Brother season based on Julie's outfits.
All right, let's go.
First one, this little number.
Oh, this is a fucking 2002 ass fucking outfit right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this is season 2.
Season 1.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
you're very close though.
See, I thought 1 would have been too easy.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah. Okay. Now she's aging backwards.
Yeah, she started to age
41.
backwards.
She looks 41 in the
Her hair
previous.
is getting bigger. It's holding more secrets.
Yeah, it's holding more secrets. She's getting less Chinese and more
more
robot.
Stepford Wives.
More
robot.
Stepford Wives. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say this is a hard ass game. By the way, this is a really hard game.
This is a fun game.
Okay.
I don't even know what season this is.
What?
I won't know until I see the season under it.
Okay. This is this looks like, I'm gonna guess, like the height of the 2000s. You know, like 2008, maybe 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Like that era, you know, people were starting to figure out how to dress a little bit, but they haven't quite figured it out yet.
Right.
Like skinny jeans were
People started
tearing
wearing
across
skinny jeans,
America,
yeah.
you know, like suppressing male growth.
We didn't know about accessories yet, so she only has on a watch and a bracelet, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say this is season 8.
Let's find out. Season 10.
Hey, it's not bad.
You're always like pretty close.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna count it as a win if I get within 2 seasons of what's right.
Yeah, I think that's a move.
Oh, okay. We're in a new era of Julie. She's starting to sense that she's aging, and she wants to slow the pace of, you know, like Father Time. Father Time.
She's dressing cool, hip and young.
Yeah, she's dressing in young colors. She's pulling her hair back in a high pony. So I'm guessing this is Julie in her late 40s.
Showing a little more skin.
Showing a little more skin. You know, she's feeling more comfortable with herself. You know, she's been doing this for, you know, a good amount of time now. You know, it takes her 22 seasons of anything to get comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is season 19.
Season 21.
Damn.
You're getting so close on all of them.
Okay. Now we're back to Julie in her prime. You know, she doesn't really know who she is yet.
Yeah.
The black conveys this. You know, she
Yeah.
doesn't really know her identity. Right now, she's really just Les's girlfriend or Les's wife.
Yeah, you know, she's still trying to, like, you know, be in the background.
Yeah.
You know, because people in America probably are not open to, like, diverse hosts yet. So we're like, oh my God.
She's trying not to make any mistakes.
She's not trying to, like, make any waves or big splashes.
Exactly. Okay, so this is like, you know, she hasn't really quite opened her wings and started flying yet. You know, she's not quite the Julie.
Serving yet.
She's not Julie Chen Moonves yet. This is just Julie Chen. This is tough to nail down because her hair is a little bit old-fashioned, but then so is Julie Chen.
Yeah. Julie Chen is
I definitely don't think this is as late as the previous photo. I want to say this is season 14.
Yeah, you got one.
Wow.
Nice. And finally,
Oh, this is very, very early on.
Yeah, it feels like, like she just went to New York Fashion Week last year and she picked up a couple things.
Yeah.
She's wearing a very like chic, hip, like pirate blouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna single digits for sure. Single digits. Now, are we thinking like later single digits, like nine onward?
It's your guess,
I know.
dude. Why are
I'm
you
talking
saying
to myself.
we?
Okay, I'm processing. Okay, it's all a part of the process. It's hard to be a detective.
Yeah, it's hard to be a detective.
So I'm thinking it's earlier on in the first 10 seasons. I'm gonna say this is season 5.
BB7.
Always within 2.
Yeah, you got all of them within 2, and then you got 1 right. So that's pretty good.
I know
And
this is a hard game.
game.
Yeah, we should do this more. This is fun.
Yeah, she's got so many outfits.
Yay!
Yeah.
The next up, Adouria is going to be guessing the Big Brother player based on the movie poster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And first up, we got a great movie. We got Bridesmaids.
I feel like this is gonna be a cliche. I feel like it's gonna be about Paul because he won twice. I mean, he won second place twice, and Julie was like always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Next up, we got X-Men.
Fuck.
We got X-Men. We got Jennifer Lawrence looking freaky.
Who is this about? Can I have a hint?
Huh?
Can I have a hint? Is it about somebody smart or somebody like? Is it about Jag because he's smart and is strong and stuff?
No.
Can I have a hint?
No.
Can you tell me the answer?
Okay, you give up?
Yeah.
It's about Xavier.
Oh.
Because Professor X's name is Xavier. That's what the X in X-Men stands for.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we got Pulp Fiction.
Is this
Specifically this image from Pulp Fiction.
okay? Is this about Chelsea and Mackenzie? Because that's basically what they did for the rest of their season. They were just like, pew, 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 motherfucker.
Nope.
Is it about... is it about Derek and Cody because they're the hitmen?
Yeah.
Okay, I got there.
Nice. Good job. Good job. All right. Next up, we have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing. This could be about so many people.
Come on.
Is it about Rachel? Because it's
Do
got
the voice.
Badass.
Yes.
Her
You
words
got
just slowly become more and more just sounds.
Yeah. And lastly, we have Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I feel like this one is like also a gimme, right?
Yeah.
This is gonna be about Josh.
Yeah.
You look like a pack of meatballs. I'm about to lose it.
All right, and that does it for the game.
Yeah.
Feels good to be back. Actually, that was really fun.
Yeah, I think that was a good first back episode.
Yeah, and welcome to the new year, everybody. 2025 is here.
More pod.
More pod, more life.
And don't forget,
And
Sharks,
we mean more
family,
life.
friends.
When we reference more life, we're not talking about the Drake song because we don't fuck with Drake.
No, we're fucking with Carl Radke from Summer House, even though we don't
Yes.
fuck with him sometimes. But that's what
No,
we're
but he's
referencing.
better. He's better than Drake.
Yeah.
He's better than Drake.
Well, you don't like to watch Drake chew, do you?
Who?
Drake
Who?
chew.
Who?
Do you like to watch Drake chew food? That's what I'm asking.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.